and we're going to go into questions. Alicia, start us off. Tita.
Numero uno. Okay, so Chan really pulled out all the stops on this big date with Malia. Is this what most women should expect from men when they're dating? Expect? No. Appreciate? Very much so. Yes. Pull out all the stops or whatever. That would be nice, but it's not like I don't know. That's just me. I'm not like, yeah, and he better have white roses and he better pick me up in this car and this is where we're going to eat, or I don't want to be. No, I ain't on that mess. I don't expect anything, but definitely would appreciate the effort. And yeah, he could get it.
So you pull up right.
Pull up right and we could talk. Not the first date, but I mean, come on, they've already by this point, yeah. So definitely appreciate it. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm like, praise God. The massages and really bomb dinner after some good. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
It's nice.
So, is this what women should expect? I think there's levels to it, right? Because Chan is a man of means. So if you're dating a man of means, I kind of would expect you to like pull out the stops and whatnot. Because like if my money game was on point, baby, like because we're working, like I said, we're levels. Where we getting that money game up, right? Like why would you not expect me to like give you the best? You know what I'm saying? Like if it's your birthday and I'm like, we got you an 89-cent hamburger. We talked about that story.
I'll be happy with my little 89-cent hamburger. Like what?
I in America didn't eat last night. You know what I mean? So like
right.
My dad trying to make me feel okay about giving somebody the bare minimum, like or below the minimum. You know what I mean? So should people I don't necessarily think it has to be this because again there's levels to this and Chan's a man of means. And so yeah, he was able to pull out the stops with the chef and having the people come and do massages and facials and all that kind of thing. And, but what can you do as a regular person? I mean, roses don't cost that much. I mean, you can go over to Safeway and get you some for $13.99. It doesn't, you know what I mean? You could pair them bad boys up, throw them in a bathtub. You can light candles. Like there's so many things that you can do as a regular person. Like I see a lot of people saying stuff like, why does everybody act like, you have to have these extravagant dates and, you got to basically be a millionaire to be able to pull this off. You have to be an imaginative person. You do not have to be a millionaire to pour somebody a glass of wine and bring it to them and put some jazz music on in that bathtub, like in the bathroom with them, like talking from experience. Okay. So, I mean, there's things that you can do, you know what I mean? So I think people should expect people to put their best foot forward. You know what I mean? At whatever financial level they are. Because I'm going to say like this, if you want to be in a relationship, it costs something, baby.
It sure do.
It costs something, you know what I mean, to be in a relationship. And the guy pays a lot of times the majority of it. But like when we are together and you've been my boo thing, understanding, I paid too, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got dinner tonight.
I'm about to say we go back and forth. Okay, I got dinner this time.
I'm covering dinner tonight. Okay, I'm getting the bowling. You know what I'm saying?
You pay for the entire vacation, but I'll pay for at least one dinner. Okay, you'd be grateful.
So I like that because I want to just be able to show my man, but hey, I value and appreciate you too. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you put your money where your appreciation is. You feel me? And so if I say I appreciate you, but I ain't never bought you nothing. I've never done anything for you. I've never taken you out on a date. We've been together for quite some time. It's gonna start making you wonder. I've never made you dinner. You feel me? Like I've never done anything special for us. Like as women and as men, we should absolutely expect for the person that we are in a relationship with to do the most for us. You know what I mean? And I didn't say the most expensive. Okay, get me right before I have to serve you. Don't come at me crazy. What I'm talking about is putting forth maximum effort.
Want to date somebody and threaten them too.
Karina, baby.
That's Karina.
That's classic Karina. We gonna do it.
Don't you play with me.
Don't you play with me. Don't do it. So I think people should expect maximum effort being put into a situation, into a relationship. Because you imagine if you cook some pasta for somebody and you just like threw it together and bought some of that jar Alfredo. I did that one time when I was a teenager. I wanted Alfredo. My mama was like, she's not gonna bust out no recipe. And this was before Google, you know what I'm saying? So I'm that old.
Okay.
30s, you know what I'm saying?
Probably before Google and before the internet.
You had to have, recipe book. My mom was like, I don't remember, and I'm not going to try to figure this out. And she wasn't calling a homegirl. She wasn't phoning a friend. So she was just like, just go get a jar of like Prego Alfredo sauce. And it was horrible. It was bad. Wow. I'm saying like it was bad, like very, very bad. So you told us about you would make dinner for them and you opened up a jar of Alfredo sauce, didn't even boil the noodles. The chicken is still pink. You cannot eat pink chicken, baby.
It has to kill somebody with that mess.
Yeah, like pork and chicken have to be fully cooked. Beef can be a little pink, right? Some people like a little, okay? So it's like about maximum effort. I'm inviting you over for a meal and I'm not putting my best foot forward. I'm not putting out my nice plates for you, like my fancy plates. I'm always having you eat off of a paper plate. Paper plates are cool once we've been together for a while, like we're comfortable, and I got my hair up in a bun and some sweatpants on a t-shirt, and we're chilling on the couch watching TV. That's okay. But if this is like the beginning stages, I can't do that. Treat people like that. You can't. Yeah. It's maximum effort. Like put forth your best foot forward. My mama used to always say, don't you leave this house looking at any kind of way. Put forth your best foot every single time, whatever you do. You know what I mean? And me and you always talk about that because I be seeing people out here and they be wearing the bonnets, and I'd be like, oh my God. Because my mom and my dad would have beat me up.
And pajama pants and some slides.
Girl, my parents would attack me. Who are you? What's going on here?
Yeah, Heidi wasn't going for that. Or my dad. My dad was ex-military and my mom was a super Christian. Together. Yeah. They always made sure me and my brothers, like my mom did not like even if it was the style, she did not do ripped jeans.
Yeah, I remember that.
Girl, that was her thing. She will tear your pants off of your body, like while you wearing them. She hates ripped jeans. Yeah, everything had to match. That's how they were.
Right.
Our clothes were late. We had this rail in the house. My mom used to lay our clothes out on the rail, like what we were going to wear that day. Like it was wild. So it was definitely not no head wraps, bonnets or pajama pants or nothing. She didn't really even like us wearing sweats. Like if it was a sweatsuit, it was okay. But she didn't really like that. It was like, okay, you can wear the shirt, but put some jeans on with it. Like she wanted us to look like we were going outside,
Put some kind of effort into what you look like. Even if you have a sweat outfit where it's like a matching jacket or pants, whatever. Or even if it's a pair of sweatpants, make sure you like your t-shirt. Like the neck ain't all stretched out. It's a dingy white shirt and it's got blue paint on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got holes and it's like no. So it's like you want to do your best with it. You guys don't even understand the type of conversations me and Alicia have because we have talked about people's necks of their t-shirts being stretched out. It has gone down. That's what she said.
It's so funny. Oh my God, the stretched out neck. Like
I'm talking about where the collar is all stretched out. Those a pack of new shirts. It's gonna look better on you. You know what I'm saying? The fit on the body. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was that. Let's go on to the next question.
It's yours.
Yes, it says, why did Chan stop talking in mid-sentence? ? It seemed like he was going to say, I didn't want you to go. What was the hesitation here by the elevator? Was he embarrassed to speak like this in front of his men? He probably was a little embarrassed, like, because he had already been trying to get her to stay, even inside, like, come stay. We can just like chill in bed and like, get some more food made for us because we're already clean. We didn't taken a bath. We relaxed now. Like, he didn't fed her again, right? So he's like, let's just go back to bed. Like, let's chill, right? So security's there. They're not like looking at them like, what are you guys talking about? But they're there, and I do feel like not even just men do it, women do it too. When you're in a new thing, you don't want to come off as like totally sappy. Like I'm just melting in the palm of your hands. Even though, damn it, you do feel that way sometimes, honey.
Do, yeah, especially you really feeling somebody.
The beginning stages can be so just like so deceitful. It's like whatever you want to do, I'm here. I'm just
girl.
petty. I'm just like, baby, I'm petty.
On both sides too. Both people, because women, we're trying to act like, oh no, I'm not like one of them. I'm different. I'm so different, and it's gonna change your life. Knowing damn well after we get married, shit about to go down. Like, and the same with him too. Oh, I'm your knight in shining armor, and we're just together. We're a power team, and y'all get together for real. So yeah, those beginning stages be deceitful as hell.
It's all deceitful.
Unless you messing with somebody like me, because I'm like, yo, bro, we ain't doing this mess.
The beginning is always so deceitful because I'm talking about some people just be on cloud nine. Like there must be some type of drug in your system that just naturally occurs when you feel in somebody. I'm going to research because I know.
I was like, that's something I'm gonna look up.
There's a certain drug that is released,
like some type of hormone or something that's really
cloud nine, and you just be like so applicable to everything. You just be like, whatever you say. You can be like, let's go to Mars, and I'm like, I'll meet you there. Are you gonna pick me up? Like, what are we talking about? Like, are they like, oh, you full of BS? He was just saying all kind of stuff, and I was eating it up too. So,
right. Wait till you get married. So you did say we was going to Mars. Like, what happened to that?
What happened, babe? So yeah, I feel like he wanted to go there, but he did stop himself and miss it. He's like, these folks probably gonna be like, why are you begging her? Like they wouldn't say it to him because they're not stupid, but like he's probably thinking he out here simping, begging that woman. Folks pick her up and bring her here, and you can see the chef.
Got security guards, chefs, masseuses.
They seen everything.
9 yards.
All these candles. Okay, they already doing the most. Why are you begging? But there's nothing wrong with begging. Nothing wrong with it. It could get you some place. It could get you some places. You know what I mean?
Right.
Closed mouths don't get fed. All these people be acting real macho, and females be acting like, I just can't. Baby, sometimes you have to just say it. You have to be like, we're too old to keep playing these games. What is it that you wanted again? Be like, speak up. Okay? That's what it was. I think he was a little embarrassed. His security was there. He's probably thinking, if I'm like, I don't want you to leave, just want to cuddle with you. I think you want to do a little bit more than cuddle, but the cuddling part is definitely a necessary thing too, But anyways, I think that's what was happening here, and I think he was just kind of like, that was the hesitation. What were your thoughts, Lily?
I agree with everything you say. I think he, as far as the security guards and stuff, these are people that work for him, so they know a completely different side to him. So, guys will do that. They're in front of their boys. They and then with their girl, baby, hold me. And so I think that has something to do with it. Like these, even though they're not like listenings per se, they're there and they know Chan, so they don't, Chan don't want to present that baby, side, the softer side, because then they'll be like, oh, wait a minute, yeah. Yeah, like, so I think he was trying to keep that.
Okay.
Ute. So the next one. What did the book mean when it spoke of Chan might have to make a drastic decision to end their relationship? After everything he did to get her, would he really just walk away from her to make his father happy? I don't think he would do it to make his father happy. He would do it more or less to protect Malia, because he doesn't know, or he does know his father. And his dad may do something as drastic as hurt her or put a hit out on her, or she'd be missing somewhere,
girlfriend
might even try to pay her off, something to get her out the picture. So
money.
Definitely, yeah. So the drastic decision, oh and God, he would probably hate his dad for it.
Like Tyrone Lannister.
Like Tyrone. Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Yeah, I think that's what it meant. Like, you know, his father kind of hinted at, well, not hinted, now he knows his father knows, and he doesn't know how much yet. And so, yeah, he, I don't, he probably would just walk away. I don't see him making a big old scene like, let me take you to one last dinner and we're gonna get like one last smash in, and then I got something to tell you.
I mean, I would be so offended if he was like, you gonna just get some and be like, that was really,
and then be like, deuces, like,
this ain't gonna work out between us.
yeah, is you serious?
I'll go home sore with my heart broken and down there. Like, no, don't do me that way, bruh. And that's when they really want to go to town on you too.
Bro, that's sore. I know. That's when they leave you swollen. And they be like, yeah, because you said gonna work.
You're right. Okay, what are we doing?
I think we should be friends. What? No.
Like, where them scissors at?
Right.
Like this breath, this all
knives. Knives.
All these little thingies. Alicia's like, what did you say about friendship? I'll tell you, anything can be a weapon.
Anything. So, yeah, he could, or now I'm moving my camera around. Maybe that drastic decision might be him doing something to his dad to protect
the pappy.
Shit. Do something to the pappy. To save his relationship. That might be his drastic decision. Maybe not be breaking up with her. It may be getting dad out the picture.
Right.
His mind.
Life.
Right. And he did so much, like it says, he did so much to get her. I mean, and all this stalking and stuff. This ain't stalking. Yeah, it ain't free. He got people on payroll just to watch her. Like,
how do you think about
this? So he might, be like, hey, Pops, you lived a full life anyway. I got a secret. Come walk and talk with me in this alley. So that might be the drastic decision, getting rid of Pops or something. So he gonna have to do something either way.
That's for sure.
Yeah, because Pops ain't having it so far.
Yeah, I really agree with what you're saying, Alicia. I do think it's like, if he found out that Malia was in imminent danger, I think he would break it off, be like, listen, I'm not going to have you getting killed. I got to be able to spin the block later on, so let me take care of that. You feel what I'm saying? So if I have to put you on the burner to ensure that you're safe, we will put you on the burner. But we definitely spin in the block. Like, don't you worry about that, okay? So, but I definitely think that it could be more sinister than that. Because at what point in time, as a man who's in his early 30s, when is your daddy gonna stop running your life? You know what I mean? Like, it's cool when you was younger, you know what I mean? It's like they're guiding you, and you get into your 20s, and your relationship with your parents is supposed to change. You can't be, I said, take out the trash now. It's more of like, I need that done. And I know you don't live here, but on your way out the door, since I did invite you over for dinner, take the trash out, please. Like, that would be great. And if you don't, then next time, like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna forget to make dinner again next time you want to come over.
And you ain't going through my cabinets, and you ain't taking no sodas either.
So it's not like she's like, that is a direct reference to somebody. That's what it sounds like. You talking about Jalen? We love you, boo. We love you, boo.
We love you. I love you.
We love you.
But I do. I make him take out sometimes. I'll be like, yo, you guys are about to leave anyways. Just take the trash out with you.
That's a gentleman. Angie Creedom trying to put me on black. No, because I didn't know that your mom asked you to take out the trash. But I mean, it does make sense, right? To be like, hey, take out the trash. You know, if you don't, it's not like I can pull out a switch. Let me get my switch. Like, it's not gonna be a situation. So as you get older with your parents, your relationship changes from them being in control of your whole scenario, and this is what's gonna happen if you don't do it, to I think you should do this, and this is advice. Now you grown, you pay your bills, you do what you want to do, but that's my opinion, and I know, because I know a few things. It's gonna go this way, but you're not gonna listen, and you're gonna find out the hard way, and then you're gonna have to circle the block and be like, Mom, he was right. Okay.
And they always do. They always find out later on.
But I feel like, yeah, it might get something. It might be something more sinister too, because like Alicia said, at one point, do you get to run your own life? When does it stop? When do you get to be a fully grown man who's making decisions and choices for yourself? He might have to wipe his daddy's nose. Like, he might have to, like, you have to go night night, baby. Like, so we don't know.
Girl, wipe his nose.
Wipe his nose.
I never heard that. I like that.
Yeah, you're wiping people's noses. Yeah, baby, you getting wiped out. So, It might have to go that route. But we don't know though. We're gonna definitely see as the story goes forward. But I do think, like Alicia said, kind of piggybacking off of her, he's put a lot of time in energy in investing, in paying people. Like, it's not cheap to have somebody followed. Even before she knew she was being followed. Like now she has security and they taking her to, Walgreens to get that plan B. That's something else totally different. Yeah, okay. But anyway, they're taking her to the store, doing this, doing that. I mean, she's comfortable with these people. But they have to be paid. They have families too. So
Right.
this is a pretty big investment for him. And to have to walk away from that, I don't know if he's going to. But we'll see what happens.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, I agree.
He might have to wipe his dad's nose.
Yeah, daddy might have that nose wipe, So, So it says, the way Chance stared at Malia as she got onto the elevator, something about that look in his eyes made her feel uneasy. How many red flags does she need to see to let her know something is off with this man? Yeah, she was kind of like Alicia talked a little bit about that. Like she got in a car and was questioning her own life. Like, what did I do? But yeah, like the look in his eyes made her feel like, what the hell was that look for? So, but I have talked to people and I'd be talking to them in mid-sentence. And I guess you say something that they're not really a fan of. And the guy's like, what did I say? What did I say that was wrong? And it's not anything like, he started thinking back to his dad and what's going on with his dad. And Malia saw a look in his eyes and she was like, what kind of spirit is that over there? You just don't. Right. Is it a red flag? Yes, because I don't think that you should look at people and then feel like fear wash over you at any time. If you're going to be intimate with, I'm going to be laying down next to, I'm going to be sleeping around you. I'm going to be at my most vulnerable state when I'm unconscious. Okay, I can't see you and get a wave of fear. Figure out what was
right. I'd be like, okay.
But I think that's like the lessons and things like you learn. Stupid dress. That you, girl. The things that you learn as you get older, that you really have to trust your gut, because I feel like we were always raised to always be like super skeptical of everything and everybody, to the point where I think that when we got older, we were like, here we go again, being overly negative, being overly skeptical, always thinking the worst. And then you go through a few things, you're like, that's why I was trying to think the worst of everybody, right?
Right.
Because, like, some truth to that. Like, take people at face value and nothing else. Let people prove themselves to you. Don't allow people just take you on, out there to Mars next week and be cruising on this jet and / boat that converts. Okay.
Well,
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying, okay.
Right. Right. Sure you will. Yeah, I know that you're gonna have a great time too in Mars. Bring me back a shot glass.
Bring me a shot. No, you're gonna be there with me.
Right. I have a serious shot glass collection.
Oh, wait a minute.
Girl, I have like close to like, I know about 100. I have them all in a little shelf thing in my room.
Do you have any Harry Potter ones?
No. Girl, you just gave me an idea.
You gave me an idea too. Shit.
I was about to get hit up. Bitches. Oh boy, y'all don't know how I feel about my Harry Potter.
I didn't know that. It's so, the things you find out every day.
My baby girl, she got me a coffee mug.
You had a birthday last month.
I sure did. True Harry Potter fans know what the mischief managed shit is. That was like the tightest part. So I really love that. After you have your coffee, that's what that. Give y'all a little ASL.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you, Boo Boo. I should have worn my bracelet. She got me a charm bracelet and it has like all the characters, including Hedwig, on the bracelet, and it's bomb.
He's a Potterhead, baby.
It's on my display. I have a Harry Potter thing in my room too, because I'm a nerd.
I think it's really, really dope. I think everybody should have something that they're really, really into. And I so admire that about you. And I wish I was like deep off into something like that. Because again, with me and I don't have anything that is like.
I have the whole book collection if you want to.
You know me. It's like I don't have a favorite thing. I like everything,
You
like,
do.
color, like every food. I like, how does, and I've been that way ever since I was a little girl. I never had a favorite number. I never had a favorite color. I never had a favorite TV show. It was like, can you just pick something and stop being so general? But that's why I kind of go with the flow with most things, because I like a lot of stuff. Like my genre of music I listen to is wild. I like all kinds of stuff. So I'm just like, baby, I just flow with the wind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm really super easy. He was like, you're probably the easiest person I've ever dealt with. He was like, you're just like, okay, all right, whatever. Because I'm the longest places are clean. I eat everything. Okay, whatever.
So I kind of do, but I'll at least try something once. But I will let you know immediately if we're never doing this again.
Right. If it, okay, if you enjoy it, then you don't go back to it. But I'm just like, I eat everything. I go everywhere. I'm just like, honey, if I don't have to drive, that's even better. You know, I'm like,
I'll do anything. We could hike.
Yeah, I don't know about like sky. I mean, it looks cool, but you know,
girl. But when you get up there, you're gonna be like that guy. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do it. My whole thing is, if I could guarantee my safety, I would do a lot of stuff, right? But because there's no guarantees, I'm like, can't do that. And I don't like heights anyway. Like it makes my stomach like talking about my legs will turn into like jellyfish. So yeah.
It makes me tickle.
Yeah, that too. Like in all kind of strange places that I shouldn't do it. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, no skydiving for me. I think it's fun. I think it's cool, but I'm at an age in my life where my life matters. You know what I mean? I only have one life to live. Life matters.
Now, what age does it not matter? You're like,
you're younger, you think you're indestructible.
Right.
As you get older, you start to realize, oh no, this could be like lights out tomorrow. Like, you know, it's not promised. So I have to move cautious. You know, it's all about decision making. So, and we went down a hole. What was the question we were looking at? Did you answer the question about the red flags and how many red flags that you saw? And
I kind of just like, you know, piggyback off you and pretty much agree. But yeah, I don't know how many red flags at this point. It's probably like a blanket, and she'll ignore it because she loves him, and now she don't got the good. So I mean, this Negro gonna get away with murder, so it don't matter how many red flags you see right now. She don't care.
She said he put 1-2 step on her, so she's just like mesmerized, like.
And I believe she knows something is off.
You have to.
You may not want to believe, you know, like it's something bad. You know, when you know your man is out there doing something and you just
his thug thistle.
Like, yeah, like if I don't know anything, you know,
I'm not accessory to something I don't know.
I'm not accessory if I don't know anything about it. You could question me and I genuinely won't know.
I won't. I don't know.
If
I don't know who that person is, I ain't never been there. I ain't never seen nothing. I ain't never heard nothing.
Right? Like what? He was such a great father. You know, that'd be my thing. Yeah.
I don't know nothing.
Don't let me know anything. No. I don't care.
I will not be an accessory. I will not be I'm not gonna be a co-conspirator. I don't know
nothing. Yeah. Here we go again. Mob Wives, where one of the guys, you know, like when they went and got arrested or whatever, before it was on whatever they were talking about it, and he went to jail, he did some time or whatever, and they were trying to get the wife on it, and they even gave her a lie detector test and she passed it because she genuinely did not know
how it had to be
and was doing. And so she ended up going home, and he said that he was like, no, I did that to protect her, because if she did know anything, they would have.
I'm not going to prison, so I don't need to know nothing.
Right. So he kept everything from his wife.
It's like, I don't want to marry nobody.
I appreciate that.
Fine, but I don't need to know that if you did get off into something, that ain't got nothing to do with me and the kids.
Right. Now it'd be my luck. I get somebody that, you know, baby, come here. I got some in the garage. Like, no, I don't want to know. No, I don't care.
Be blinded. I want to be ignorant to it. I'm Ray Charles, baby. I
can't see. Or no, that was John Cena.
I'm Ray Charles to the bull, baby. I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just as shocked as you are. I'd be so shocked. I'd be like, who have I been with? Oh my God.
You would too. That's what's funny about it.
I pick up on people's vibes anyway. Like I see things on people that they don't think I can see. And that'd be the funniest part, because I'd be talking to people and they'd be saying something, but baby, I see right through it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going through with a train, and then like at a later time we'll be talking about it, and they'll be like, yeah, and I'd be like, I knew that was a lie, right? They're like, we talking about it. And I'll start breaking all the pieces down. It might be 2 years later, be like,
that's the thing. Yeah, you'll do it sometime later when the lie circles back around.
I will. I'll hold on to it. Okay.
I'm like instantaneous. Like that don't add up, right? how this happened, like this, blah blah blah. No, you lying. Like
Alicia will call it out. I always give people more grace. I'm like, I don't lie there. Somebody, so I'd be like, okay.
I'll be like,
get all the lies and keep mounting. I'll be like,
right. Like, hold on, let me search Google real quick. I need to verify a few things.
Start reading off the charges.
Right. Like, nah, bruh. You want some bull.
Malia knows. She knows something, but sometimes it's like, damn it, it's too good to be true. When something good happens to me, it's always got to come with, and it's like, I don't want this to end. I don't want to feel like there's something wrong, because on the outside everything looks good. Is it my turn? Yeah. That was your turn.
No, we're on 5. Yeah, we're on 5.